Arthur. Number 2. Number 1, we found out he's a concert pianist.
Yeah.
Number 2, we found out he's a star photographer. Lots of talent rolled up over there. I like it. You know, I can't see you, so I'm going to stand here. Sorry, Marvin. The purpose today was to organize your speech. I love how Toastmasters gives you these guidelines to help you prepare for your presentations. The goal was to have an opening, a body, and a close. I loved your opening and the vivid imagery as far as this big, bulky Minolta, right? Don't we remember those cameras?
Mm-hmm.
And so you took us down a path of a memory. It was awesome. Your speech touched on 2 points, the perspective and light. And quite honestly, I'd never heard the explanation of how photography is made, the things that are important to photography. I felt when you were giving your presentation, like I was reading a blog post about these are the important things you need to know about photography. And you did an excellent job of breaking each one down. It was very easy to follow. You didn't use a lot of jargon, even though I'm sure in the industry there is a lot of jargon. And you just made it very easy for us to understand what you were saying. You also used a lot of hand gestures when appropriate, or body gestures, crouching down to get the shot. I remember one phrase that you had, you could go wide, but you could go tight, or you could stand high and low. That would have been a great opportunity for some more hand gestures. Instead, you were kind of just right here. They didn't move a lot. In the beginning, this was your go-to place with your hands. I don't know if you're even aware. Sometimes it takes us a little while to get into the speech and lose those first jitters, and then you become a little bit more relaxed. And this right here was your go-to spot in the very beginning. But towards the end, you seemed more relaxed. I love the fact that you introduced a lot of humor. Your poor unsuspecting fiance. And then how just the dirty and ripped my shirt when you were trying to get that shot. There was a lot of vivid imagery, which would make sense since you're a photographer. Your gift, I believe, is organization. I'm sure you practice the speech over and over again, but most of the times when I see a second speech, we're trying to teach the presenter, to be a little bit more organized in their thoughts. This time, you really nailed it. You had a great opening. Maybe one tip to share with you would be to try to tie your closing into your opening, but I liked your closing too. They were separate and they both stood on their own 2 feet. However, sometimes we want to go back to the introduction. Thank you for sharing your story with us, and you will be our club photographer.